is that if you take off this cover right here, see if I can focus down in there. You can see the two holes, one there, one there. So that's where you can reach your arm in here and get these bolts on. So what I'm wondering, these holes that are over here, did somebody cut those in there? It looks like they did. So I'm just going to show you. Again, I know I say this all the time, but the only way you can do this is you learn as you go. So, I mean, to really dumb this down, there's 2 bolts and they got to go in the hole, and that's my first step. Go out right now. I can get a full baby finger in there. I can almost get one in there. This whole thing is off. I bought these and this is the best they had, or they said. It's got a shield here, a shield here, a shield here, a shield here. Watch this. I can get my finger up inside here. So stuff, that's how it got into my eye. And also, I can get my finger down in there. So, again, these are learn as you go type videos. But now that this hole's open, you can get stuff out. There's a drain hole down in here, right there. So if any water gets in here, there's a drain that goes into this rocker panel and it comes out in that flap. There's a flap underneath the car. Okay, I'm going to take this off the tripod. I'm going to show you one more time what I got right now. I'm going to heat it up and we're going to just see what happens. It's tight here. It's tight here. And even when I push that, I still have a gap here. It's got to like twist. This is the solution I came up with. Put some screws in there, heat it up, and suck it tight, and then cool it. So now I'm going to do it down here. I don't know what else to do. Okay, this seemed to be the best way to do it. Then I put screws on the back of the firewall, or the wheel well, to make sure it didn't pull out of this side. Out of this side. There's a little bump right there, but now I know how to do it. Now that I got most of it. So if anybody watched this video Again, everything was a learning process. It would have been nice if it would have fit perfect, but it didn't. So, I mean, now I got this little bump I got to deal with. If I could just float that with some putty, this boat Bondo, I'll heat up this one spot and push it in so I can get this this stuff back on it. I can't think of the name. So I call that a success. I mean, it went from a total not fitting to fitting. What else more can you ask for? Okay, this plastic Bondo that I'm going to be using, just to fill in some of these holes and just to kind of even out. You got to sand it just like regular metal. Ask me how I know. If you don't, it'll just come right off. So again, I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit because it's not that bad. Just want to even it out. I'm just going to put the Bondo on like that. If you don't sand it, the stuff won't stick. I call it boat Bondo. Plastic for plastic. Or urethane. Fill these holes. Stuff sands easy, so. It's sticky. I'm trying not to get on the lip. Push it into these holes. Get a little high in these holes. Stuff is so sticky. I might have to do a second coat. Guess I didn't make enough. It's alright. Gotta get these holes. Now we're on the passenger side. Fender flare. Same problem. So here's the bottom, the door goes up, way open at the top. And see, I gotta push this over like that. Oh, this is the wheel well here. So if I push this over, it gets worse over here. The drain hole on this one, I can't even see it. It's plugged up. when I was welding this top on, I dropped stuff in here. Anyway, I gotta figure out some way to get that hole clean. There it is. Now I can see it. Piece of looks like dog do, but I think it's a seam sealer. I'm gonna put this in there. Okay, another minor problem. There's two bolts in here. This one is tilted that direction, so I can't get the socket in. So I'm gonna have to take it out, heat it up, and bend that. Or else there's no way I can tighten it. So the top one needs to go that direction. These little things that drive you nuts. So let's see. It's gotta go that direction. One more time. That direction. Just can't keep this cart clean. Right there. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to talk. What I found out, if you do what I did, this plastic has memory. So if you don't secure it, let's say you get it right here, but then you heat it up here, this will pop back up. So I think get this where you want it, and then you heat it up and it'll mold to the shape. my hands are clean. I mean, they're gonna hit it with a wet cloth. There's a hole right here. I think I'll fill that hole that came with the flare. A long time ago, I bought these at Harbor Freight, 5mm, extra large. So now I got some of these. They're 7mm, extra large. See, so I'm just showing you this because, you know, I never wore gloves when I was working in construction. These are thicker. They don't rip. You can get them on easier. I'm gonna try this, but I think the best result's just gonna be my finger. We'll see. That's working pretty good. Again, it's round. What you don't want to do is go too thin, because then you just got to do it again. Oh yeah, put a little bit on this hole. Yeah, this is the again, this is the passenger side. I did it a little bit different. So there was a bad spot here and here. I just put a screw in there. I had to pull this way over. I had to suck that in. So I'm just going to heat it up, and the screws will keep it there, I think. And then I can just take the screws out, and I could just put 3 or whatever. But I was tired of fighting the other one. And there's one screw you got to put down here that I haven't put yet. Cool. Hate this drill. Comes loose. Good. Let me take these 2 out. This was bad. I'm gonna take 2 more out right here, just to make sure. I don't want to fight this again when I put it back on. It's like a freaking miracle. So yeah, I put a lot of screws in here. I mean, I don't need them all. Like, I don't need that hole. I don't want that hole there. But right now I'm just putting this car together. Put this one back in. Put one of these in. Oh, what the hell? I don't care if there's too many. It's like a miracle. Weird how this plastic just melts to the shape. You know, I was thinking, I got this thing so tight. I don't even know if I need that welting. Because up here, it just, that welting just doesn't bend that great. Maybe I won't even use it. Now that I know how to do this, that's a hell of a lot cleaner. I mean, I could just go along later and just put like a dab of weather stripping, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about. Caulking. That's a hell of a lot better look. Compared to, I'll go over here and look at this. Let me just take the, I'll show you this, if I can show. Bear with me. See this welting? You just, I mean, I'm gonna have to go along and put weather stripping on that. I'm just not gonna use this stuff. I mean, what looks better? That bump? What looks better? This bump here? Or a nice clean fit with a little bit of caulk later? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, stupid camera. Plus, this causes painting issues. So screw it. I'm taking this stuff off when I get back over to this area. Like right here. I don't know what you can see. Shit, maybe I can pull it off right now. Now I know how to do it. I didn't put a screw in here. Trying to get this tape loose. Screw it. I don't want it. This is good here. You know what else I see? This edge right here is like a 1/16. This is like 3/16 thick. That causes troubles for this stuff. Anyway, I'm not using this stuff. It's been a pain in the ass since I started using it. So I'm not going to use it. Tape holding it on there. Much better. Much better. Look what I'm talking about. This is one of the reasons this stuff's no good. I mean, you know, this isn't factory. And I don't know what factory look like. But see how thick it is here? Right here is it's a 1/16. Right here I could heat it, push that in, heat it, push that in. Garbage. Screw this stuff. Never did like it. That's just something they put on because they knew the stuff wasn't going to fit tight.